Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to see another important topic, that is factors of production. We know that goods and services are produced with the help of factors of production. Productive resources are known as factors of production. According to Lipsey, resources used to produce goods and services are called factors of production. They are called factors because they are used in the process of production, and they are sometimes called inputs. They are usually classified by economists into four main groups, that is land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. So first one is land. So what is land? In economics, land is used not in the sense of soil, but is rather used in a wider sense. That is, land involves all those free gifts of nature such as land, forest, minerals, etc., which are commonly called natural resources. Then what is labor? Labor is the human effort, both physical and mental, involved in the process of production. In everyday common practice, labor refers to the work done by manual workers like agricultural laborers and factory workers. But in economics, labor refers not only to work done by manual workers, but also to the mental work done by office clerks, teachers, doctors, etc. What is capital? Capital is defined as the man-made or produced means of production consisting of such things as machinery, tools, equipments and factory buildings which are used in future production. That is, in making other goods and services in future. So it is very important to note 2 points here. First, capital is produced by human beings. It is not a gift of nature. Second one, capital is used as a resource to produce other useful goods or services. The fourth one is entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is the factor that combines all the other factors of production into a product or service for the consumer market. And who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is the one who organizes production, takes important decisions regarding production, and bears the risk and uncertainty involved in production. So when a new firm is set up, someone must organize the new firm. Or someone must arrange finances, hire employees and undertake risk. That person is an entrepreneur. He also takes the responsibility of introducing new products and new techniques. So without an entrepreneur, no business organization can operate. Clearly, entrepreneur is the core of a free enterprise economy. The reward for the services of the entrepreneur is profit. Next, we are moving on to characteristics or the features of factors of production. First one, there is cooperation among factors of production. That is, we know that production is the outcome of cooperation among all the factors of production. For producing any commodity, it is necessary to combine all the 4 factors of production. The second important feature is factors of production can be combined in different ways. Though all the factors need to be combined in every productive activity, there is no necessity to combine all the factors in a fixed way. For example, the production of handloom cloth requires a large quantity of labor and simple machines, while in a modern textile mill, a large quantity of automatic machines but only a few workers are required to produce cloth. So that is the second feature. The third important feature is factor services contribute to production. An important characteristic of factors of production is that it is the services of the factor rather than the factor itself that contributes to production. For example, a laborer helps in production by using his skill and knowledge. Another important feature is factors of production have physical existence. That is, all the factors of production have a physical existence. They are tangible resources, something you can see or you can touch and handle. Okay, so the labor force and the entrepreneurs consist of men and women. Land and capital consist of physical assets like agricultural land, forest, machinery, factory buildings, etc. Another important feature is that demand for factors of production is a derived demand. That is another important feature. An important fact about factors of production is that the demand for productive factors is a derived demand. Derived demand refers to the fact that when firms demand a factor of production, they do not so because They do so not because the factor input gives direct satisfaction to firm, but because that factor input enables them to produce a good which consumer desire to purchase. The demand for the factors of production is thus derived indirectly from consumers' demand for final products. So we can say the important feature of factors of production is that the demand for productive factor is a derived demand. That is, a derived demand means it is derived indirectly from consumers' demand for final products. The another important feature of factors of production is factors of production differ in their degree of mobility. Lastly, all factors of production do not have the same mobility. The term mobility refers to the ease with which a factor can move from one employment to another employment or from one place to another place. In general, labor and entrepreneurs are more mobile as compared to land and capital. So these are the various features or the characteristics of factors of production. So I would like to share a quote to the viewers. Success does not come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Thank you so much, and please subscribe my channel for further valuable notification, and see you in the next video.